Welcome back guys to another review. Today we have the pleasure of testing out this Mk6 Volkswagen GTI. In stock form, the 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder pushes out 200 brake horsepower to the front wheels. However, this GTI has a few choice upgrades. The stock turbo was replaced with a Garrett GTX2867r and now pushes 350 wheel horsepower, and that's on 91 octane fuel. This GTI also comes equipped with the DSG transmission, which I am excited to finally be able to test. Alright guys, let's get started.
What's up people, Kalo36 here, and we are in the Volkswagen GTI. I think this is a 2015, so a little bit newer than the Golf R that I reviewed just last week. And initial impressions are really good guys. I really like the interior quality here. Everything feels really nice and really premium. Just like the Golf R, the steering wheel is absolutely wonderful. You got a nice flat bottom here, and kind of follows the Golf R's red stitching here. But the wheel does look slightly different, but it has a really nice feel to it. Really nice grooves here for the hands, for different kinds of driving styles. Really nice guys. This GTI is equipped with the DSG transmission, so I'm very excited to try it out. You know, the Golf R that I did was a 6-speed manual, and that was a lot of fun, but I've heard a lot of good things about these DSGs. Although the owner informs me that the tune has a little bit, I think it's the tune and the big turbo that he has. The paddle shifter has some issues. Apparently both the transmission and the engine have a separate CPU controlling it, and with the big turbo and the tune that he has on here, sometimes it hangs in the gear a little too long and stuff. So we're just gonna keep it in sport mode or drive and just kind of let the transmission do its thing. You got a nice boost gauge here. The doors feel pretty nice. All right guys, so the seats are really nice. They have that nice plaid Volkswagen look to them. The side bolsters here are pretty supportive, and you have some here for your outer thighs as well. Seems like it's gonna hold you in pretty good. Overall, the seats feel very comfortable. I feel like this is a good car to road trip on, and then you can just take it to the racetrack and be pretty fine. So, but interior quality is pretty nice guys. You have some hard plastics here on the dash, but it still feels pretty good in the hands. And then of course you got your traction control, you got your cup holders here. The e-brake is leather wrapped, and it has some red stitching on it as well. So overall, interior quality is pretty nice, I gotta say. But anyways guys, let's take it for a spin and see how she drives. Whoa! Okay, so car pulls really nicely. The tune that he has on here is absolutely wonderful. Car sounds really good. I really like the exhaust setup on this thing. Really nice sound to it. Visibility is actually really good here. Just like the Golf R, windows are pretty big, and everything, you can just see a lot going on around you, and I really like the visibility here. The transmission is downshifting really nicely. Okay, so the car is really fast. Yeah, this thing moves along really nicely. I really love how this car is downshifting. The transmission just downshifts really good. Oh, whew. A lot of torque on this motor. Whew. I gotta say, driving around in the sport mode here, I'm very impressed with how the transmission. It's pretty much doing what I want it to do. Not really shifting too early. Its mannerisms are really nice. I'm really enjoying this so far, guys. Just driving it around town here, the car responds really well. I love the throttle response. A lot of power. Woo! Car sounds wonderful. You get a lot of boost noise going on here, and the exhaust, while it's loud, it's not overbearing, and it sounds really good. Ooh, I love how this thing downshifts as I'm slowing down. Oh, this is nice, guys. This is really nice. It's my first time driving a GTI, and overall impressions so far are really good. Can't wait to start taking it around some corners. Oh my gosh, this thing is fast. The steering wheel feels great, and I love just the overall steering feel. You get a lot of feedback from the road. Feels really good. All right, so we're gonna come up on some corners now, and we're gonna see how she does on these corners. GTI is just known for being a really good handling car, and this one has suspension mods, good tires, so I got some pretty high expectations. So we'll see how she does. Whoa! Okay, so car corners really good. There's no noticeable body roll. It just goes. Oh my gosh. Woo. All right. Whoa, 6,000, 7,000. Oh, woo. Car pull is hard. Power delivery is excellent, guys. I was a little worried about, all this power on the front wheels would be kind of make for the turning in a little bit difficult, but it's not the case, guys. Whoa! This thing is fast. Brake feel is pretty good. I think he has stock brakes on this car, but they still feel pretty strong. The suspension is soaking up these bumps pretty good. It's not jarring by any means, but you can definitely tell that somewhat stiff. Oh my gosh. Car handles so good, and I just love the transmission, its mannerisms, suspension feel is great. Tight left corner here. Let's see how she goes. Very nice, very nice. All right, low second gear pull. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, woo! Car pulls really hard, really hard. Lost traction a little bit in second gear there, but still. Oh, the acceleration is really good. When you push it, when you get closer to its limits, you do notice a little understeer when you're coming in hard on the corners. But geez, this thing is a track weapon. Really good handling. Power delivery is good. I was a little worried that I would miss the manual transmission, but with this kind of power, it's kind of nice to be able to have both hands on the wheel like this, and to be able to concentrate just more on enjoying the drive instead of constantly shifting. Even though it's a lot of fun, I gotta say I'm really enjoying this drive. Guys, I gotta tell you, I'm very impressed with this car. The chassis is everything just handles so good. Yeah, my doubts on the transmission being, a little bit unsure and stuff is all out the window. This thing I'm very impressed with it. Everything is just working so well together. The transmission, the engine, turbo, the chassis, just the steering, everything in this car is just so fine-tuned. It's just really fun to drive. Nothing really bad to say about any of it, really. I can't even find anything to really nitpick on this car about. Everything is just really nice. I'm really enjoying this drive. So good.
Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. I was really impressed with this GTI's performance. The DSG transmission was nearly perfect, and the car just overall was an absolute blast to drive. As always guys, stay cool and keep loving your cars.